Hey girl, sit tight, don't mind the chaos, and just vibe.
Hi, besties.
What is up, besties? It is your host, Zoe, and I am back with another freaking episode on the Did I Overshare podcast today. How are you, my love bugs? I hope this week has been beautiful for you guys. It's been beautiful for me. And like I said, I hope August is doing good. I say it every episode, but I really, really hope your guys' August is doing good. I do weekly polls, and honestly, when I ask the girls, hey, are we doing okay? Are we doing bad? Or do we still need $1 million? We all still need $1 million. And now I handed out some, in the form of memes this week. So if you're not following Did I Overshare Instagram and TikTok already, make sure to do that. If you can't find it, the link will be down below in the show notes. You know what else will be down below in the show notes? My email. So if you want to share a story on Did I Overshare podcast, whether it be venting, a girl talk, a story that's just crazy, you can do that. Also down below. It's great. It's great. We have a great community here. And if you are new, what the fuck is up? Welcome to this damn roller coaster. It's going to be hard to get off. Actually, you might not be able to get off. Actually, gates are locked. Okay? You can't get off. If you're not new, well, you already know what the fuck is up this week. Okay? You already know. So last week, I did film 2 videos. I posted some bonus content, which if you don't know, it is available on Apple and Spotify. You can buy a monthly subscription or a yearly subscription, and you get bonus episodes about things I like talking about. Things that are working my nerve or on my mind at the time. Whatever it may be, they're my thoughts or whatever. Last week was Free Will versus Fate. And it was a deep dive, not really a deep dive, but like I threw in some stuff from Crime and Punishment. So yeah, I definitely say subscribe and listen to that because it gets real. It's unedited over there. It's real good. It's real messy and good. Okay. But definitely check that out. And what is today's episode, y'all? You might ask. What's today's episode? Today's episode is Finding My Authentic Self. And I titled it My Authentic Self because I'm talking about what I've been doing. But I also mean, how can you guys find your authentic self? And so when I've been writing this, my main focus wasn't really like, how can I say it? Like, I wasn't like, oh, here's a deep dive on myself and finding myself and what I like. I kind of know what I like. For me, I was targeting content creation and things I want to do, putting myself out there, or maybe simply just curating an Instagram, curating whatever it may be. Because I'm going to be honest, I found myself being performative a lot in the past. I really did. And I think now when I get to a place and I see those videos, I'm going to be honest, I really just want to delete them, but I don't. I don't delete all of them. I delete some. But some I don't delete because I'm like, okay, Zoe, this is your progress. Here, this is your past. Just let it be. This was you at one point. But when it comes to content creation, it feels very forced. It feels very like a to-do list, a checklist, or like a perfect thing that you need to be like amazing at. And I know you guys might understand this too. Like people who do want to create content, people who do want to make TikTok videos or, whatever it may be, just put yourself out there on the internet. I think there's a lot of stress when it comes to it because I think every time I open TikTok, I'm seeing a video. Oh, you want to go viral? Here's the steps to do it. Oh, you want your TikTok feed to love you? Here's the steps to do it. You need to interact with these people. You need to post at this time of day. You need to have a niche. You need to do this, blah, 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 blah. Bitch, I want to breathe. Okay. And it also, I low-key lost myself on that creator journey. I'm going to be honest, because I think I was posting the normal things. Oh, do my makeup with me, do my skincare, get ready, blah, blah, blah. And now granted, these are things I like doing. Like I'm a woman. Okay. Like I do like doing these things. I love doing my makeup and I'm not against posting a little makeup video. Like I love that, but conforming myself into a box and trying to be perfect and follow these rules and look like every other video, like everything is so repetitive now. Like I'm starting to hate social media. I started hating what I was posting because I'm like, girl, first of all, this isn't even you. Okay. Like it is, but like not to an extent. Like I wasn't showing my personality. I wasn't doing anything new. It's like every single video you seen, it was a bitch doing their makeup. No shade to the bitches doing their makeup. We're all out here living. But for me, I was just like, ugh, girl, be different, be you, do something, because it leads to burnout, right? When we do follow in these lines and try to do what other people are doing just because it worked for them doesn't mean it's going to work for us. And I think you're always seeing some advice just like, oh, niche down, find a niche, blah, blah. And if you don't know what a niche is, it's kind of like, I don't know why I was going to describe it. I don't have an actual textbook definition, but I can describe it to the best of my ability. It's like a topic or an idea or a setting or a vibe, whatever, something that is kind of smaller, something like the makeup niche. That's a niche. Cooking niche. You know what? It's like a category of some sort, right? Of your interest. And I found myself putting myself in niches that these famous women were doing, you know, these big creators, everybody else was doing. And it didn't work for me. It didn't work for me because, first of all, that's not me. I'm low-key, like, a mess. I hate to say it. Like, I love myself to death, but I am a mess. And every time I would open my camera or try to film, I was worried about, oh my gosh, my house isn't aesthetic enough. I'm not aesthetic enough. You know, maybe I don't have the money to do this. I'm not doing this, blah, blah, blah. And it led to insecurities. Like, I would sit down and I would want to post so bad, right? And then I would never post because I'm like, I actually don't like how this looks in the background. Like, I don't live in a luxury high rise. I live in a normal ass like apartment. Like, what? And it's things like that are detrimental. Let me be honest, because that shit doesn't matter. But then I'm gonna be honest, if we want to understand the real side of it, a part of me you see on social media all the time, and people are like, oh, be your authentic self, be your authentic selves. You have to understand what comes with that. Not everybody likes that. Not everybody likes that. But that is your calling. That is what you need to be doing, is finding your authentic self, getting in that niche of you. You are the niche. You are the project. You are the little idea. Whatever the fuck you come up with, it doesn't need to be, your content doesn't need to match. It doesn't need to be a day in my life. It doesn't need to be this. It can be a video of you hitting the wall. Oh my gosh. For example, I have a favorite creator. Y'all probably don't know who it is. Like, if I just say it off rip, you've probably seen her before. If you look her up, her name's Bella Hadid on TikTok. And like, it is the real Bella Hadid. Like, it's not the model Bella Hadid. Low-key stole her swag. No shade. I'm just playing, okay? But I love her. She's so authentically herself. And if I could act like that's like my personality through and through, like in the house, right? And in my head, I'm like, oh, if I could act like that on camera, like, I would feel so free. But then me being me, I'm like, ooh, motherfuckers are gonna think I'm weird. But then again, people already think I'm weird. And so let me tell you how it worked. Because I started doing this with my podcast. I'm gonna be honest, when I first started my podcast, yes, it was good, right? I have y'all here, clearly. Y'all fucked with me. But I'm gonna be honest, I was always outsourcing. I was always like, well, what should my episode be today? You know, what are the health girlies listening to right now? What's big in self-help? You know, I was always looking for something that was trendy, something that was big. I wasn't sourcing from inside. I was sourcing from outside for ideas. And now I'm not saying that's wrong or anything like that, but none of it, I would say, was totally me. I was trying to put myself in standards. I was trying to put myself in all these boxes of, hey, what's relevant right now? What's going on right now? Which a part of that, yes, do that, because clearly if it's relevant, people like listening to it. But then you also have to understand, we as humans, we don't want to hear the same shit 50 times in 80 different ways. We really don't. Like, I've been seeing a lot on TikTok, when you open, it's like everybody has a fucking think piece, which I have kind of two opinions on that. I think everybody should have a think piece. I think everybody should. But when it comes to social media, I think we all, I don't know. I don't know what to say. Like, I don't know how to describe it. I feel like we all just sound repetitive. Everything sounds the same. Like, it's it's like the just radio is static at this point. Like, I'm just scrolling and scrolling. Like, it's so boring now. And I don't like it. Because when you come to those creators that are truly authentically themselves, like some like Mickey, Quinn, like I said, Miss Bella Hadid, like people like that, those are the people I like watching, because I like shit that's fun, right? But I also like watching people who do have those niches, like Monet, Aaliyah's Face. Like, I love those girls as well. But I think one thing those girls do different. So let's say if I'm talking about like Monet and Aaliyah's Face, like those two are my big hitters right now. So those two, what I would say, yes, they have a niche. They're kind of in like the beauty world and everything like that. But they have their own community. They have their own voice, right? And I think a lot of the times when we're doing content, when we're trying to put ourselves out there in the world, we lose our own voice. We tend to get off track, okay? We tend to make other people's ideas, other people's voice a reason our voice of reason. And it can't be like that. It can't, because you won't get anywhere. And now you might. Luck happens. I'm not hating on you. You definitely can. I believe in you. But I'm saying, if you stay true to yourself and find out what you want to talk about, what's on your mind today? Hey, you are really interested in this. I'm sorry, I just hit the mic again. You're really interested in this. You want to do this. You want to do that. I promise you'll find the people that match for you. Because when I started leaning into this, I would say around end of last year for my podcast, I really was like, hey, let me hone in on what I think. What topics are bothering me right now? What do I want to talk about? And honestly, a lot of the things I talk about is something I'm like currently dealing with in my life, like what's happening right now in my life. So I was like, okay, Zoe, what do you want to do? How do you want to go forth? How do you want to be different? Right? And so for me, I was like, okay, just go off what you want to talk about and go off your own opinions. Yeah, read articles, get knowledge, do all that, but form your own voice, form your own opinion, and share something new with the audience. Now, there's going to be things that I say that you have heard before, but in a different way. I'm delivering it different. I'm doing something different. And I really was priding myself on doing that. Hey, be different. Have an audience. And the audience I have built around this podcast, I have the best listeners. Hate to say it. Like, I am a little biased, but I think I have the best listeners. The fuck can I say, okay? Y'all are cool as shit. But it's like once I started acting like myself, I'm going to be honest, I lost a lot of followers. A lot. But every time I lost a fucking follower, I got a new one. Every single time. Still to this day, I wake up with multiple follows from people all around the world simply because I chose to navigate myself in a different way. Now, that's speaking for my podcast. Now, I do think I still have an issue when it comes to content creation. Recently, I've been trying to pick up the phone. I've been trying to do this. But me being me, I'm going to be honest, I still get to a point when I'm like, hey, I don't have makeup on. Hey, I don't look like this. Like, there's a little bit of I wouldn't say it's comparison, right? But like, when I'm lazy and my bare face and I just have a big ass t-shirt on, I don't think I'm TikTok ready. And that's my head. That's my opinioning. But I think I need to get past that as a person, right? Because Zoe, do you really want to be seen? Do you want yourself out there? What do you want to talk about? But I'm still finding that. I'm still finding what I want to talk about. I'm still trying to find my niche. I'm gonna be honest, and one of them I'm really good at is books. I know I talk about books a lot, but that is something I lean into a lot. But I have a whole different book page. Like, I don't have it as my main TikTok, right? And mind you, I've had that page since like freshman year. That page is busting, okay? But I don't like... I stopped it. I'm going to be honest. I deleted like almost every single video on there. And I don't know, like the reason I did it is because I got embarrassed. I got embarrassed because I was like, okay, well, what if people see this and people are like, oh, she's corny. She does this, blah, blah, blah. I thought too much about it. And where did that put me? Behind. What did it do? Put me behind the feeling of embarrassment, not fucking real. Nobody's worried about you for real. And so what if they don't follow you? So what if they don't like your videos? I'm going to be honest. The people that like my videos are people I don't know. All the people that I have as my followers and friends that I've had for years, people that I know in real life, people that are blah, 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 they don't like my shit. They watch my shit, but they don't like my shit. Like, they don't interact. And I'm going to be honest, I've gotten to a point where I unfollow those people. I don't follow a lot of people. And it's simply because I also don't want to be one of those people. I hate to say it, like, I just feel like a monitoring spirit at that point. If I'm not interacting with your Instagram post, if I'm not interacting with your TikTok or anything, and I just follow you because I know you, I'm gonna unfollow you. Because what the fuck do I need to be staring at your life for if, not to say it, but I don't really give a damn, right? Like, I don't want to look at some shit I don't like and then just start hating. That's just not, I'm not about to send you that energy. I'm not. I'm just gonna unfollow you. We don't got nothing in common. We don't got nothing to talk about. But what's there? But that has helped me get comfortable with what I post, with what I do. When I'm saying this, I want you, when it comes to posting, to find the authentic you. Find that maybe they can say niche, but I don't even like saying niche at this point because honestly, whatever the fuck's on your mind, whatever you want to yap about, I promise you the people who need it, the people who need that help, they will come forth. Remember how I told y'all whenever I film, my cats will be asleep all day. And then the second I turn on this damn mic, they get rowdy. They get rowdy as hell. Go. I'm really not in the mood for your shenanigans. Okay? I'm not. Ugh, we had to have that conversation. But anyway, when it comes to creating content, when it comes to putting yourself out there, whether that be an aesthetic in Instagram or Pinterest, whatever the fuck it may be, stick to you. Stick to what you like. Stick to things that make you feel good, because I promise you, you will get rewarded. I made a post and it was like, where creativity goes, money flows and success flows. Like, everything will follow when you're being creative. I think a lot of the times in the creator space, we need to start treating ourselves like we're human, not like we're a brand. And I know when we go online, we see the opposite of this, right? We're told we need to treat ourselves like a brand. We're the business. But when you put all that pressure on yourself to fit into and conform to things that you see, shit does not work out. I hate to say it, but you're not, and you might get one video that blows up. You might get this, but how many of those people stayed? How many viewers did you retain? How many people commented? How many people interacted with you? How many people actually followed you? Versus when you posted something that actually came off as authentic and came off as you, something that you were really excited about and passionate about and feel good about. How did that look? How did that look? And now this might not all be one thing. This might not all be the right answer. And, oh, hey, this is how you do it. This is the key to that. Some shit works for people. You know, niching down and doing a little makeup video, that works for some people. And bitch, you're bad. That's what I gotta say. That's what I gotta say. You got it like that. But for me, I know it didn't work for me. So I was just like, I'm actually just cringed out right now. Like, Zoe, you are trying to be somebody you're not. So please, relax. But when we also talk about this, it doesn't even only have to be content creation, right? I might make an episode on this, but there's this thing called destiny swapping, right? And now this isn't me, like, I'm not fully getting into this, and I'm not fully saying that, oh, you know, liking and being inspired by other things is destiny swapping. That's not what I'm saying. But I am saying, when it comes to how you look, your aesthetic, how things are, let's say you have somebody on Instagram, you really like how they look, you like how everything looks, you start changing all your shit to be like that. You start dressing like them, acting like them, posting highlights like them, doing all of this shit. Babe, check yourself immediately. It's okay to have inspiration. I'm never denying that. Like, this nigga just jumped on my laptop. Like, genuinely, what are we talking about, guys? I'm about to call his daddy. I can't. He does this. But when I film, here we are. Just, you're really interrupting my podcast episode, and I don't think they want to hear you. Truly, I don't. Ugh. Anyways, you know what? I'm keeping that in. I'm not editing that out. You guys have to understand what I'm going through, okay? But listen, it's okay to take inspiration. That's literally what life is about, especially as a woman. Like, everything is inspo. Like, hey, I love your outfit. How can I put a spin on that? How can I make that my own? How can I do this? But copying somebody verbatim, babe, that gets a little scary. I'll be honest. One time, I have a business. I haven't launched it or anything like that, but it's still like in the works behind the scenes, right? And I remember I had a whole concept. I had my colors layouts. I had fonts. I had everything going on, right? Somebody else had a business, and theirs was completely opposite to mine, different color, different everything. So for a couple months passed, like, that business wasn't really going anywhere, right? And then suddenly, every single question about the business was, hey, what color should I do this? Hey, what should I do this? What should I do this? What should I do this? And then I'd never peeped until the end. But literally at the end, I realized their new business colors, business fonts, and everything looked exactly how mine did. Exactly. Even though in my heart, I knew that got nothing to do with them, right? They don't like that. But mine was working. So it was like, hey, mine should work if I do this too. I promise you, it might not. Now it might. A lot of people steal each other's swag. That's cool. But I think when you stick to what you love, what colors you like, what type of image you want to present yourself in. And if you do like how somebody else is doing that, think, okay, hey, I like this. How can I make it me? How can I put up my own little twist on this, right? Because it would be unfair to say, hey, don't take inspo. First of all, that's literally what the fucking world is. We all take inspo from each other. That's fine. But you cannot do it like copying verbatim. It's the same thing when it comes to content creation. We see a makeup video, we see her sound, and we see that hers went viral. We see what the steps she did, how she looked in it. Her hair was slicked back. Oh, mine has to be slicked back, blah, blah, blah. That might not work for you. But also, it's a little unfair to that person to fully take their idea, right? Now, coincidentally, a lot of shit is going to look the same. Like, we're all on the same internet. A lot of shit is going to look the same, okay? But try, if you can, to make it your own, because I promise you, you will feel so great. You will find that authentic voice, that authentic part of creation that you always wanted, that you always needed. And I promise you, you will reach the audience. Now, this isn't me saying, oh, you're going to get 1 million followers from this. I still don't got 1 million followers. That's cool. That's fine. But you might get 5 new people you never met that genuinely interact with every video and comment and love you. And that's worth way more. I promise you it is. Knowing you inspire people, knowing you help people and make people want to be better, be more, and, oh, hey, she has really good fashion inspo. I really like that. I'm going to take those ideas, but I'm also going to put my own spin on it. Like, that also feels good. I promise you, a lot of the times, people don't get mad because you use them as an inspo. Only when it's done verbatim. Then it gets a little fucking weird, okay? But it feels good when people use it as an inspo, because it's like, damn, hey, I love that on you, actually. You spun that in a way I would have never did. And I love that. I flex with that. So now maybe you're their inspo now. You know, now y'all are just bouncing ideas back and forth, right? And so my final message to this is, when you're posting content, when you're creating things, whether it be just an Instagram feed, whether it be actual content, video making, doing things like that, stop seeking for approval. Stop looking for the perfect box to fit in. Stop looking for all the rules. Stop listening to all those TikToks where it's like, oh, hey, you need to interact with your main feed. You need to do this. You need to do that. No, you need to be you, right? You need to push for what you want and how you want your life to look and how you want to express yourself. You know, what voice, which memo do you want to give off, right? And that's the sum of my message today. I hope you guys did enjoy it, and I hope you took something from it. I hope a part of you is like, hey, now I feel like I can step closer to my authentic self. Hey, I actually don't know what my authentic self is. Let me go look for things I like and figure out how I can make that me, how I can personalize that. Look for that. Search it, because what if you don't know? You don't know what you like. You don't know what you want to look like. That's fine. That's perfectly fine, and it's perfectly normal. But search for it. Find it. Go on Pinterest. Pinterest, my number one place. Love it. Love it down. Open up Pinterest. Go to people you are inspired by and see, hey, how can I make this me? How can I do a spin on this? How can I take this but adapt it, right? And yeah, let me know how that goes for you guys. If you get anything from that and if anything changes, right? Did you go viral? Right? Or did you get a couple new followers that actually interact with you and enjoy you and listen to you and understand your message, right? Let me know. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for listening. If you did enjoy this episode, please leave a 5-star rating and a 5-star review. They help me so much, and I love, love, love reading your guys' reviews. So much I can learn from, so much they're just very joyous to me. So I love you guys so much, and I hope you have a blessed rest of the week. I'll see you next Tuesday, also with more bonus content. Bye!